Hey guys, Dread here, and welcome to a new video today. Today I am playing Hiveswap Friendsim. So this game was recommended to me by a friend of mine who runs Channel Misfits. So I'll put her link in the description. So basically, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about Hiveswap. I know a little bit about Homestuck, which is the same, I guess, the same universe this game takes place in, made by the same creator and such. So I apologize for anything I'm gonna not understand, but anyway, since the new Homestuck series is coming out soon, I thought I might as well actually play this game. So let's get started and see where it goes. Okay. You know what? I'll go with Volume One, Blood of Bloodlust and Bratwort. I'm not even gonna attempt to read that. You have just crash landed on a planet called Altaria, staggered from smoldering wreckage of your ship. You are now completely alone in a strange world, desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly a bit of medical attention. But most of all, you're desperate for friendship. Won't someone on this godforsaken rock be your buddy? Any weirder will do. You're not that picky. Hang on. What is this now? Is someone approaching? Oh, I get to choose. Okay, I don't know who these people are. Okay. Okay, we can either do Ardata, Carmia, or Diamond. You guys are gonna have to pronounce these names for me in the comments. I'll go with you. Let's try you. Yes, someone is approaching. A strange gray-skinned alien, clad in blue. Perhaps they will make a good friend. And dear God, what a and just what are you supposed to be? Stammering reply eventually couldn't. Wow, she already insulted me. We are not going to be friends, are we? Alright. You're a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of medical treatment. You're also really lonely and wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now. Oh my my. Is this a dating sim? I have no idea what this game is. It probably is. Oh man. How funny this is. How very droll of you. You want to be my friend? Jesus Christ. My dyslexia is gonna be screwed here. I'm not gonna try to do voices, I'm sorry. I can't. It's too much. This thing at my doorstep is wishing to know me in any capacity. Any capacity. It's hilarious. I need some reading glasses. Hold on. The hilarity somehow escapes my ability to capture with magical laughter. How rare. You apologize for your presumptions request. You hang your head, turn around, and begin to walk away. And who invited you to leave? You stop in your tracks obediently and turn to face her again. You're possibly broken ribs, a throbbing in pain. But this does not strike you as the right moment to exhibit weakness. I feel like I regret choosing her already. It dawns on me that we may have gone off on the wrong saunter pod. Forgot that this has some very weird words. Where are my manners? Ghastly behavior on my part. After all, it isn't your fault. It seems some sort of hideous freak. She's just insulting me. This lady's rude, and such tragic creature cannot be held responsible for such a devastating shortfall of social competence. I would weep for you, really, except that crying out of three eyes once. You know, I think about it, that probably does suck to cry out of three eyes. So instead, I think I'll be saving my tears for someone less offensively worthful. Oh, fuck you, lady. You aren't sure if she's inviting you inside or she just got you to stay a little longer so she can insult you some more. That's probably it. Remain stoic while I can't talk today. Your confrontational new friend decides what to do with you. Unfortunately, you sniffle slightly. Oh. Oh my. Oh dear, you're sad. Wow. So amusing to me. Mindly endearing, even. Perhaps I'll decide later if it's endearing once I have more information. It is entirely possible I will retroactively decide it's disgusting. But for now, try to put yourself at ease. If you completely pitiful fool, not one more sniffle. Do you understand? You nod while I hate reading. You nod while practicing exponential. Fuck it. You're trying not to cry. Fuck it. We're already off to a bad start here. Got yourself so agitated. I wonder why you have nothing to worry about from me. Of course, I will be your friend. Conditionally, really? I mean, is it any chance? I really hate how her words are pronounced. I know that's a thing in Homestuck, but Jesus Christ, my dyslexia can't keep up. I wish there was subtitle. Wait, no, not subtitles. I wish it was dubbed. Destination. We formalize. If you behave in ways I'll approve, starting now. Let's call it friendship in progress, agreed. Your heart swells. This is what you've been waiting for, a new friend. Oh gosh, all you have to do now is try not to fuck anything up at all, possibly for many hours. Yeah, let's not fuck this up. That's probably definitely a devastating loss here. Come into my hive. I don't wanna. This way after me. You look like you could use nourishment. You know what? Sure, give me some drinks. I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. Probably, or data. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I don't know what it is, whatever you eat. Generally. But it doesn't matter. You eat whatever I have on hand if I tell you to. How does that sound? How does it sound? Sound good? You want? Fuck it, fine. Okay. Rejection? Oh, wow. Okay, good to know. Okay, bad start. Well, okay, let's try that again, not screw up. Okay, good to know this lady sucks. Okay, let's try this again. I'll get to you later. So the one choice and I already messed up. Okay, I'm not reading this dialogue again. Sounds good, I'll eat wherever you say. Sure. Obviously, it sounds good. You'll definitely enjoy it. You will enjoy everything I provide you with, and until you do. I can't imagine any sort of negativity or disagreement coming from one of my friends. Oh, great. I will assume that you will share this philosophy when it comes to friendship. You say, oh yes, absolutely, you nod enthusiastically as you can without aggravating your broken ribs. You consider giving her a thumbs up as well until you realize that one of your arms is probably broken too. Try to make sure that she doesn't notice, so it would probably leave a bad impression. Yeah, she threw me out of the house, pretty much. Come with me, there's something I'll need your help with. I'm not cleaning this kitchen, by following her into the hive. It's a bit gloomy in here. You suppose she's going to fix you something to eat soon, as promised. If she makes me cook, I'm gonna be mad. Pass her a kitchen and out at the other side, another room. Okay, I guess dinner can wait. This way, try not to let any broken limbs slow you down. A good friend wouldn't allow such physical alignments cause me any inconvenience. I regret choosing you already. Oh, so you guess that she does know you're injured. Fair enough. You're you hobble a little faster throughout the door into a much darker room, and now flight of stairs? It's hard to see. The torches along the wall ahead and monstrous noise rumbles below. Oh gosh, she's gonna murder me, isn't she? Don't mind her, she's just hungry. She's always hungry, though. Yeah, totally not ominous. What's that? You're hungry too? Oh, I have not forgotten. What sort of piece of shit friend do you take me for? You didn't remind her that you were hungry. You thought it, though. Can she? Read her mind? Oh god. Please tell me she can't read the screen. You hope not. That's going to make this friendship progress a bit awkward. Here we are. This is where you will be most useful to me as a friend. I'm so sorry for those who had to listen to my terrible reading skills. I struggle, okay? Reading aloud is not my specialty. I don't know what any of these buttons do, and I'm afraid to click them. Look around with a sense of relief. You see no sign of whatever hungry thing was grumbling down here. You're less relieved to see several other kids trapped in cages of various shape and size. One of them makes eye contact with you. Boy is the same kind of alien as her, horns and all. He has dark red symbol on his shirt. His expression seems to plead with you. He struggles to say, "Help!" Your new friend looks unamused and twitches her finger. "Help, oh," he says. Helplo, which means hello, of course. Looks like your new friend in progress, chosen by the great, beautiful Ardata. She's my savior. Am I being mind-controlled? She's putting thoughts in my head, isn't she? That's definitely not what I'm thinking. She's my savior, my reason for being. I am nothing without her. I hollow myself out and let her What the fuck? You turn away from this boy and don't want to hear anything he has to say ever again. She's a psycho, isn't she? Oh god, I walked into a psycho's house. Don't mind him. He's always regarded himself as a comedian. Come, over here. This is what I need your help with. If you're going to have any value to me as a friend. You went into a dark corner of this, well, you're going to call it what you like. Call it like you see it. This dungeon. Your new friend has a dungeon full of sad, suffering children, presumably a monster lurking somewhere in here as well. It's not ideal. Then again, social beggars like you can't be choosers. I've been having an awful time with it. You can do it for me. It will save me time. You get the thing in question. You doubt she's been having an awful time with it. You doubt it's this because it's still in its box, looking completely untouched since it's been brought down here. She's having me move, you fucking bitch! How dare she? This box is containing a table? A table that looks ominously like it was designed to keep a person strapped to its surface. Lady, you have problems. Oh, great. Now, what am I, your errand boy? I still have broken limbs here, and I have not been offered a single amount of food ever. Wow, this feels strangely like my own family when they have me move and they offer food. It's not even worth it in the end. Here's a screwdriver in case you need it. It will assume other required tools are contained within the box. You take the screwdriver with your non-broken arm. This isn't exactly what you had in mind. You don't really know what you had in mind. A warm meal and friendly banter, perhaps? A sling for your arm? Yeah, she's not gonna help me. She's gonna have me do work and kick me out. I highly believe that. Hold on, before you start, this will make for excellent content. My fans will appreciate this. Fucking what? Oh, hell no, I'm recording here, lady. She sets up a video recording device on a tripod and points it at you. Video feed comes to life on several monitors just behind you. You see in the corner of your screen an unflattering angle of your torso hunched over the furniture box. The other rectangles contain a shot of the other shots of, I'm so sorry. The other rectangles contain shots of the other kids in cages around the room. Suppose the cameras are pointing at them too. You had no idea this friendship came to a perk of instant stardom. Now, may we begin? She's suddenly sitting comfortably, looking at the chair facing you, holding a chalice, swishing around some vigorous liquid it contains. You have all the parts spread on the floor, organized accordingly to the labels and instructions, while this music is currently distracting me, making it harder to read. You try to remember the last time you assembled something like this. You don't recall enjoying it. To be perfectly honest, it doesn't look like it would be any fun at all. She frowns conspicuously. Oh, how sad for you. I'm sorry this is actively not to your liking. You reassure her vigorously that, no, it actually looks amazing. You love shit like this. The fuck I don't. It's what you're born for, you say, as you swoosh a screwdriver around, demonstrating plainly evident. I swear to God, my character is such a pansy, isn't he? Or whatever. I think my character's a stick figure. Also, I didn't point out this, but I just noticed the background pictures. Is that a fucking spider? You know what? Let's not question that. Forget the thing you just thought completely. I hate my life. It meant nothing, you swear. Yes, I hear that a lot. Continue. You open the little bag full of screws. Jesus, there are like 50 screws in this thing. Where could most of these screws possibly even go? Judging by the picture, the table really doesn't seem that complicated. You look at the screwdriver and then study the screws. Every single one requires an Allen wrench. Does this even come with an Allen wrench? The instructions seem to suggest it does. You look around, you don't see one. Did you open the bag too forcefully? Did the Allen wrench go bouncing off into a dark dungeon crevice nearby? Maybe you lost some screws too. Fuck. Great, now I don't know how to put this stupid table together. You begin to sweat and look around nervously. You check underneath one of the parts. No, it's not under there. You grip the screwdriver a little tighter. You wonder what to do next. Okay, I have the option to get the fuck out of here. Just do your best assembling the table. This is what friends are for. I'm really leaning to doing this. First, you clear your head and try to think innocent thoughts. Fluffy clouds in the sky. Ironing some clothes. A winning touchdown pass from the sports. Our dada's long black hair spilling over her cloak. Wait. These are not innocent thoughts. Shut it down. Shut it down. There's no time for thinking. You have to act. And hurl the screwdriver at her and fucking bolts, okay? You're gonna Usain Bolt your way out. She calmly puts a hand towards one of the kids in the cages. The kid tenses up and lifts a hand in the direction of the screwdriver. Screwdriver freezes midair right in front of our dada's head. You run up the stairs, she twitches a finger, and the kid does a full body spasm. And the screwdriver goes sailing towards you. It stabs deep into your leg, buckle over, tumbling backwards down the stairs. Hold on. You're a crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs, bleeding. You think your arm is broken in 2 places now. It's probably a terrible idea. That didn't seem very friendly to me. Luckily for you, I'm determined to make relationships work. Especially one with people who flee simple furniture assembly projects. She stands over you, attempt to pull the screwdriver out of your leg, but your entire body is locked up. You can't move. She holds an outstretched hand just above you. Shouldn't try to move yet. And you certainly shouldn't try to pull that screwdriver. You'll get blood everywhere. Well, I don't think that matters much. I'm freaking bleeding here anyways. To my three eyes, under present conditions, it seems to me that one of us should attempt walking up the stairs. Do not make me walk up those stairs. If you're relieved, perhaps she has some alien means of levitating you up the stairs. Nope. Your body's tensing up again. It's moving without your permission. You get on your feet without taking the screwdriver out. Wow, that hurts. What is she making you? Wait, what? She can't be. Okay, back up, please. Use both of your arms and all your strength. Pick her up. Oh, great, I'm carrying her up the stairs. Oh my god. Arms with broken bones and not meant for heavy lifting. Additional weights on your wounded leg isn't great either. Great, I'm bridal carrying her up the stairs, I guess. You hold her as a groom would hold a bride. She wraps her arms around your neck and to hang on to you, but strikes you in an overfamiliar manner. She looks directly into your eyes and grins. This is better. Now onward, my new friend. Fuck, I fucking hate her. We are not gonna be friends. Your leg begins to operate without your consent. They wobble and struggle under the weight. I feel like I made the poor choice here. Your wound throbs and you lumber back up a long flight of stairs, carrying her all the way up. Take her back to the kitchen and set her down in a chair. You didn't think I'd forget about dinner time, did you? Let's put your unfriendly behavior behind us. It's a good thing that I'm benevolent enough to overlook disgusting acts of betrayal. You may have noticed that I keep several friends in my hive, who I have similarly forgotten. Oh, great. She's gonna lock me in the basement again. Considering the transgression blood beneath the... I'm not gonna attempt to read that word. You exhale now that she mentions it. Yes, you are hungry. Yes, I was promised a meal. Instead I had to do work. Then I got my leg stabbed. Because I know this lady's crazy. Then I have to carry her upstairs. Do I finally get some goddamn food now? Maybe a warm meal will lift your spirits and get this friendship back on track. Maybe you'll even get the chance to pull the screwdriver out of your leg. You pull out a chair and attempt to sit down, but your legs lock up and strain again. Apparently that's not the right thing to do. Oh, but why are you sitting? There's cooking to be... Fucking damn it! Oh yeah, have the alien cook you food. Great. You stagger mechanically over the fridge and open it. You pull out a large hawk of some sort of alien mystery meat and put it on the counter. With your broken arms, you reach... Sorry about that. You reach in anguish for a big dangling meat cleaver. Chop the hack, wincing with each swing of the cleaver. You place the sliced meat in a frying pan, sear it lightly, serve it on the plate. Very rare, just the way your new friend likes it. You didn't know that's the way she likes it, but you assume this basically, considering the fact that she's making you do it. Put it on the table in front of her, along with a fork and knife beside it. Muscles relax. Apparently you are allowed to control your own body again. She does nothing except for look at you with a pleased expression. Your eyes meet in front of her, then the meat on the counter, and then the chair on the other side of the table. What should you do? Prepare a plate for yourself? Is that what she wants you to do? Well? It's like you're confused. It's obvious what to do next. Under your own validation, a good friend would know what to do. In fact, I think a good friend would take nearly as long as decide the right thing to do. It actually seems to me that a very rude friend would hesitate as long as you are hesitating. I'm sorry that I'm probably butchering this reading. Perhaps someone like you is not the friend at all. Begin to sweat again. You really don't have much time to make up your mind. If you wait for every few seconds longer, you'll probably be guilty of being a bad friend, maybe even a dreadful one. It's not the type of person you think you are. What will you do? Okay, one choice. Fine. It seems the only obvious thing to do is look. Right, I have to feed her, I guess. So you reach for the fork with your good arm. You go for the knife, and your other. Ow. Can't do it. Your arm is much less serviceable when the muscles are not being forced via psychic override to disregard the pain response. Nevertheless, she looks at you patiently and smiles. That's nice of her, I guess. You think not to be mad about it. You feel like you're grown much closer to your friend by the minute. I don't think so. Put the fork down, never pick up the knife with your good arm. Cut the meat into several pieces. Careful swaying motion. Put the knife down, pick up the fork, and stab a piece. Put it close to her mouth, and she seems pleased. Very good, nice technique. Well-sized morsels, too. Choosing me, yada yada. Hold on one second. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so where are we? Choosing me with excellent form. She has very good table manners. I think when she's finished with pieces, you slice off some more and continue. Meat looks very good. Your mouth is watering, but she doesn't offer any. Oh well, it's the right time for you to eat too. For sure she will let you. The meal is finished. There is no more meat except for a few pieces of unchewable gristle. I guess that's what that word is. Which you do not try and feed her. That would be thoughtless. Very bad service. She reclines and steeples her fingers, looking quite pleased with how the evening has gone so far. You're not sure why she's laughing. Did you do something funny? Great, I'm gonna die again. Oh my. I can't do fake laughs. I'm terrible at her voice. I don't know what she sounds like. What a fool. You point at yourself, wondering if she's referring to you. You don't know what you've done. That is foolish. If so, you are still not sure what she finds amusing. She's still laughing, huh? She pauses her laughter for a minute or two, then slowly begins to frown. A faint blue tear rolls down her cheek from her bottom eye. The truth is, I don't know why I'm laughing. This isn't very funny. What's happening here? It was a good dinner. You did a good job, whoever you are. She puts her face in both hands and sobs quietly. You have no idea what to do about this. You stand there, still holding a fork, feeling a bit useless. There is a lot of pressure, you know. Being so respected and admired of your high status in this world. I didn't ask for this, to be superior to so many. Oh, right, because I think she's like blue blood, and I guess they were pretty high in high on the list of status of this world, I guess. I don't know, trolls are weird. Much I expected of you, much is presumed about what your personality will be before you even developed one. You work hard, build a brand based on what you think people will assume you should be like. Sometimes I wonder, am I even that good at being sinister? Could I be more sinister if I tried harder? Maybe this is not my true calling after all. Why am I feeling... Never mind. She gave me that look again. Begin to offer words of sympathy. This all seems heartbreaking to you. You're poor new friend, but your jaw muscles contract and your mouth shuts. Well, I guess it's not your turn to speak yet. Okay, that works for you. You like to be a good listener to your friends. But what would happen if I changed my brand? If I stopped being so sinister online, my friends and followers would reject me. And my superiors will eat me alive. If I show weakness, I'll scale back on my bloodthirsty content. Will I in Jesus Christ. I feel hold on. The scorn of a wise-ass clown with 100 million subscribers. Will I be in a cage someday listening to a fucking fool honk his horn for likes? No, I must persist. How lonely it is to know this, and all I can do until the day I leave this planet. I have no material or sensory comforts left me. Sure. Until I can get on a ship and fly away. Pain is my only solace. Her hand holding fork grips it tighter. You're horrified to realize what you're in the process of doing. You bring it down hard on her hand, which is placed flat on the table. She doesn't flinch or react in any way. 3 trails of cerulean blood flows from her. That wasn't friendly, you think, but then you weren't the one who did it, were you? You're so confused. My subscribers are not my real friends. They adore me only for my sinister content. The show I provide, my wicked, infectious laughter. I get jealous of them sometimes, because they get to watch my content. It must be thrilling, I think, but maybe I'm jealous of them because they get to be people who aren't me. This is fucking deep. I know, I apologize if you cannot relate. She pulls a fork out of her hand and lays it gently on the plate. The people downstairs in their cages aren't my friends either. They act like they're my friends though, and sometimes I believe it. But they don't really want to be my friends. Nobody does. Wow, this is actually kind of sad, not gonna lie. The only person who ever wants to be my friend, and who's ever tried to be, is you. Clear your throat, point to yourself innocently. That's it. I decline. I've decided. You have passed the test. You will become my friend officially. As such, I think a reward is in order. You're overjoyed, your heart starts racing. You can't believe it. A new real friend. But you don't have much time to enjoy this achievement. Your body is doing something again. You bend down in a strained motion and pick up the plate and fork. Position the plate over your head and mouth open wide and scraping all the remaining gristle and begin chewing. It's completely inedible. Your mouth humors the act of chewing and for 2 seconds and swallow all of it in one painful ass gulp. Tastes like friendship. Oh my god, did I actually do it? Well, congrats. I scored a friend, I guess. Off to a great start. Did I do it? Okay. That was an interesting start. I really do apologize for my terrible reading. I swear, I'm just bad at reading out loud. In my head, I can do it. I can't do it out loud. I don't know why, but I did have fun with that. So I think that's going to be all for today. And if you guys enjoyed, I'll definitely do a lot more for this series. So anyways, thank you all for joining me today, and I hope I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.